Good morning, everybody. I'm going to talk about comparison and contrast, and I'm going to start with the definition. Compare and contrast is a rhetorical style that discusses the similarities and differences of two or more things, like ideas, concepts, items, places, etc. A compare and contrast essay does two things. It discusses the similarities and differences of at least two different things. For example, what is the difference between public and private universities? I can say that private universities offers you more things that public universities because there you can find cafeterias, restaurants, a really good library, or sometimes you can find a good swimming pool. But in public universities, you can find that because they don't have enough resources to waste the money in that kind of things. It's important that when you write a compare and contrast essay, be sure that the two things have enough in common. For example, we are comparing Facebook and Twitter because they are related with social media, but we can compare Facebook with Google Chrome because they are not similar. To write a good essay, you can use two methods like block and point by point because they will help you to organize your ideas. When you use the block method, you describe all the similarities in the first body paragraph and then all the differences in the second body paragraph. For example, I'm going to compare Netflix and HBO, and in the first one, I'm going to talk about Netflix and all the benefits that this platform provides me, and in the second one, I'm going to do the same but with HBO. And with the point by point method, you discuss one aspect of the first item and then immediately discuss the same aspect of the second item. For example, I'm going to compare TikTok and Like. They are applications to post funny videos. And in the first paragraph, I'm going to say that Like is a good application because there you can find a lot of videos about family or babies or something like that, and then I write about TikTok, what this application offers me. Here you can see the structure of the compare and contrast essay with the two methods and with the block method. First, you do an introduction, then you write about the first object. After that, you do a transition sentence, and once you have done this, you explain the second item, and finally, you do the conclusion. And with the point by point, you do the introduction, and in the first paragraph, you start to compare both things at the same time, and finally, you do a conclusion. Here, you can see keywords that will help you to write a good compare essay. Here we have compare and contrast. In compare, you can find similarly, likewise, also about, and not only but also. And with contrast, here you can find however, in contrast, in comparison, by comparison, etc. Uh, these graphic organizers will help you to organize your ideas when you are comparing something, and it is really useful because when you are reading a text that is comparing two devices or something like that, it will help you to understand better. Finally, I have questions for you. Which musical genre would you prefer to listen to, rock or reggaeton, and why? What makes education and employment similar, and what do you prefer to eat, hamburger or pizza? Why? Guys, thanks for your attention.